Hey guys, I promised a while ago that I would give you a short rundown of how the seeding will work in the bingo tournament. So this is it. There are four factors we will consider when seeding, which is the average, the total number of bingos you did, the number of times you forfeited, and your SRL points. And all of those data points will be taken at a certain point before the seeding starts, but they haven't been downloaded yet. This is the formula. We will assign some points to everyone. This constant of 5 million seconds is just to make it all comparable, like between averages and SRL points. So basically you take the inverse of your average in seconds, which means you get more points the lower your average is, and then you multiply it with this factor of 0.9 to the power of the times you forfeit plus 1 divided by the number of bingos you did, which means this number will be closer to 1 the more bingos you did and the less time you forfeit. And then there is another small correction with your SRL points, which are divided by 1200. This again, together with these 5 million seconds, makes this comparable. And that's taken to the power of 0.1, just so that the average is more important for the points in the end than the SRL points are. Now, while we're starting with this, it doesn't mean that those points are the only factor when it comes to seeding. We might change seeds manually afterwards, but this is definitely the start. Problem is, some players might have not done many bingos, in which case we might have to estimate SRL points and averages. And then other players might have bigger variance in their times. We can try to maybe take their median instead of the average. But I think for some players that might not work out either, and we might have to seed them manually. But we'll see once we're done with this process. So this is basically where everything starts, and most of the seeds will follow this formula probably, but some might not, and we will communicate that as well. So how will the groups be drawn in the end? The players will be divided into 4 pots, which means the highest seeded players will be in pot 1, then the next players will be in pot 2, and then the players with the lowest seeds will be in the last pot, pot 4. And if needed, the last pots will be filled with buys, so that every group will have basically the same chance of only consisting of 3 players. But we'll see if that's needed. Once that's done, we will draw 1 player from each pot, and those 4 players will be the constituents of their group. And that will be done at some point, either at the end of this month or early March, and then the tournament will start basically directly after the groups are decided. We have to put the groups into the tourney on challenge, and we also will have some text channels ready then, so that every group will have their own private channel in the Discord, which only they and the admins can see, so that you don't have to talk to 3 different people telling everyone the same. And once you decided on a date, maybe the opponent already set another race on that day, and to circumvent that, every group will have a private chat. So I hope this clears things up. If there are any questions, just ask on Discord or on Twitch, whatever. So once we will know when the seeding will start, we will also post that on the Discord. So until then, work on your averages and see you around.